I hate salmon, or at least I thought I hated salmon, until I discovered this recipe, and that's when I fell in love. When it comes to turning salmon haters into lovers, we've got to start with the type of salmon. I'm using a very mild, buttery salmon from Faroe Islands. You could use an Atlantic or a King Ora, just something that doesn't have a super defined fishy taste, and also something that you can actually open. This is some gorgeous salmon. Look at that. Wow. Now, whether you're using fresh or frozen thawed salmon, this technique is going to be exactly the same. So I'm going to start by adding my salmon just to a plastic cutting board here. You want to avoid using wood because it soaks in all of that raw fish flavor, and we want to make sure that nothing else we cook today actually tastes like fish. Shout out to El Pescador in La Jolla, where I buy all of my fish. Now that I've settled on a mild type of salmon, I've also asked the guy behind the counter to take off the skin. Now, fish skin can be one of the biggest mental blocks as to why people don't really enjoy eating salmon. If it's not cooked properly, it gets really slimy and it can be very intensely flavored. So if you remove it from the equation, it's just not even a problem anymore. So how do we get salmon to not actually taste like salmon? It all comes down to my secret sauce. I'm starting off with just some fresh garlic and ginger. Remove the skin and then trim off the stems and any little green parts because that's actually super bitter. And then we're just gonna mince it. Garlic is minced, now we're gonna add some fresh ginger. And what I love about the pairing of salmon and ginger is this really helps mellow any fishiness and it adds a really intense brightness to the overall flavor. I'm gonna use a spoon to just scrape off the skin. Trim off the end here. And then I'm gonna use a microplane and grate this right above the garlic. Now all of this is gonna go into my bowl and we'll add the rest of our sauce / marinade ingredients. I've got some honey, low sodium soy sauce. If you've got the regular stuff, it's totally fine. You can just thin it with a little bit of water so it's not too salty. And then the real star of the show, pineapple juice. Citrus is really what cuts down on the overall fishy flavor of salmon. So I'm gonna add a whole can of pineapple juice. Whisk this together. And then we're gonna transfer half of it into a sealable plastic bag and reserve the other half of it for our sauce. And then in goes our salmon. And I like to do my marinades in a plastic bag like this because it just makes cleanup a whole lot easier and you're really not imparting that fish flavor on any other equipment in your kitchen. Can you tell I'm salmon averse? Nothing else can smell or taste or look like salmon. And if my kids found out this was actually salmon, they wouldn't eat it. All right, this goes into the fridge for about 15 minutes while we preheat our oven to 350. I am back with my marinated salmon and it's already smelling less fishy in here. I've got a foil-lined baking sheet and I'm just gonna transfer the salmon right onto here, shaking off any excess marinade. And then you just toss this bag, super easy cleanup. And then the salmon goes into the oven at 350 just until it's cooked through, 15 to 20 minutes depending on the thickness. And while the salmon roasts, let's make the sauce. I have the second half of the marinade, but before I get this on the stovetop to warm it up, I wanna make sure we get a really thick syrupy consistency. So I'm gonna make something called a cornstarch slurry. It's a little bit of cornstarch mixed with some of that marinade. And the reason I'm doing this is we can't just add cornstarch to the heated liquid or it's gonna seize up and get really gloppy. So I'm first gonna stir a little bit of liquid in with the cornstarch and then pour it into our sauce. Now we'll bring this to a boil and continue cooking it just until it gets syrupy. It is smelling so good in here, which is filed under things I never thought I'd say when it comes to cooking salmon. We're gonna check and see if it's cooked through. Wow, that looks amazing. And then I just used the tip of a really sharp knife and just kind of poke it in the thickest part of the salmon to make sure that it's done to your desired temp. Flaky, buttery, super mild. This is ready to get sauced. Bit more of this glazed on here, and then I like to serve this salmon on a bed of my world famous creamy coconut rice. Dustin, how good is my world famous rice? It's so good. My kids now will not eat rice unless it's creamy coconut rice, which that recipe is on Just a Taste. And the combination of the coconut rice with the honey garlic salmon, a little bit of this extra sauce on there, I mean, this is a dinner winner. I'm gonna carefully slide this off the foil. Wow, it's so buttery and flaky. It's literally falling apart. Wow, that looks good. Bit more of our glaze.
Yeah, that was it.
And then I top it off with just some sliced scallions and a little bit of sesame seeds. And this right here is how you turn a salmon hater into a salmon lover. Time to dig in. Oh my God. It is so buttery. It's cooked perfectly and it's so mild tasting. Wow. This is a dinner winner. And that right there is how you turn a salmon hater into an absolute salmon lover. I wish I had a fork right now, which I will go get.